The formula t equals the square root of h over 16 describes the amount of time, t, in seconds, that an object falls a distance of h feet. Part A. Write an expression in simplest form for the exact amount of time an object falls a distance of 12 feet. And Part B. Find the distance an object falls in 2 seconds. So for Part A, write an expression in simplest form for the exact amount of time an object falls a distance of 12 feet. Here we're being told the height, and we want to solve for t. So substitute 12 in for h. We have the square root of 12 over 16. And we do not want to convert this to a decimal because we are being asked for the exact amount of time, not an estimation or an approximation. We can simplify our fraction. The square root of 12 over 16 is the same thing as the square root of 3 over 4. This is the same thing as the square root of 3 over the square root of 4. And the square root of 4 becomes 2. So there is an expression for the exact amount of time an object falls a distance of 12 feet. So our final answer for Part A would be the square root of 3 over 2, and the units would be, I think, in seconds. Yes, t in seconds. So answer to Part A would be square root of 3 over 2 seconds. For Part B, find the distance an object falls in 2 seconds. So with Part B, again, here is our formula, t equals the square root of h over 16. In this problem, we're given the time t is 2, and we want to solve for h. So we'll substitute 2 for t, and we want to solve this equation for h. So we have 2 equals the square root of h over 16. We will go ahead and square both sides of this equation, raise both sides to the second power. On the left-hand side, 2 squared is 4, and on the right-hand side, the square and the square root cancel each other out, and we're left with h over 16. We will now multiply both sides by 16. Multiply by 16. Multiply by 16. And on the right-hand side, our 16s divide out. We're left with h, and 16 times 4 is 64. So the height will be 64 feet.